Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Selena and today I'll be doing another pick a card reading on how do people perceive your social media. And before we start with the reading, I would like to thank everyone who are viewing this video, and if you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And if you haven't, feel free to do so. It's helping my channel to grow. Okay, so for today's reading we're going to have 4 options. So the first option will be these sunglasses, the second option will be this lipstick, secret admirer lipsticks, and then we have this essential oil, a liang liang, and the third will be this blue pen. Okay, so what we're going to do in today's reading, we're going to reveal who is these people who's watching your social media platform. What are they perceive about your social media, and we're also going to tap into your energy just to confirm that the option that you choose is the right option. Okay, so yeah, so let's go straight to the reading. Hi, option number 1. This will be your reading if you choose these sunglasses. So we're going to reveal how do people perceive your social media. I'm hearing that you might be living a luxury life, so you might love posting a lot of accessory or about luxury items in your social media, or you always post something about you, like I don't know, I'm seeing like a ballet dancing or some sort of like I don't know. I also see like I'm also seeing a private jet, or maybe you kind of like posted that you wanted to be in a private jet or traveling, so you might be posting a lot of traveling location. So maybe they see you as someone that love traveling. Maybe you do have a lot of profile showing that you travel a lot of places. So you might be a blogger, a traveler, or just basically someone that often travel for work or just for leisure. I'm also seeing here that people perceive you as someone that is quite intuitive. So you might have a lot of you might be posting a lot of quotes about life, or just basically something about like strange spiritual things. Yeah, so they see you as someone that is very esoteric but have a very interesting mind. Okay, so overall the energy I'm picking up in here, they might see you as someone that have a very wide perspective in life. Yeah, they see that you posted a lot of strange things in your social media. It could be some kind of affirmation, maybe spell, maybe magic, maybe something to do about moon cycle. I'm also seeing like something accessory. So you might be someone that living a quite fine, comfortable um, life, and they can see this in your social media. So you have a very good taste in your clothing of choices. So yes, they do see you as someone that is um, well dressed. Yeah, you're very good in choosing the right type of clothing or pattern that suits your features. So they see that you also sometimes post a picture of yourself. You have very quite interesting way of taking photos. So you take photo with a very interesting pose. So they see that it's quite esoteric. It's quite beautiful. It's very luxury. It's very high end, kind of like a model posing. Yeah, but overall they see that you are very, very attractive. Yeah, so they see you from your social media. They perceive you as someone that is very attractive, well dressed, well organized, often like to post a scenery or going places, travel, affirmation about something that is quite esoteric, something to do about moon cycles as well, and maybe just a photo of moon. Maybe you like to post a photo about the moons as well. Yeah, and some of you might posted a scenery about the sunrise or sunset. Yeah, so they realize this. Yeah, and they also notice that you have a very nice fingernails. They're very they are very particular. These people really particular when it comes to your physical appearance. So they notice that you often pay attention very detailed in your appearance, and this is what they perceive about you, yeah, through your social media. What I can see in here, they also find that you have a very alluring and magnetic eyes or stare, especially your eyes and your eyebrow, and maybe you have freckles as well. If it's not that your cheek might look a little bit pinkish, and they find it quite glowing, so you have some sort of like a glow um, in your face. Yeah, so they see you as someone have nice skin, glowing skin, very natural lookings as well. So you also have a very interesting vibe about you. They can see that you are very protective in your boundaries. So maybe you're not really posting much about what you're doing from day to day life, but you more posting about what you feel on a certain period of time. So people can tell that you are quite well managed in sense of defining your boundaries. Yeah. So you might be born in December, some of you in February. Meanwhile, others of you in March, not necessary. It could be that you are born in the third week of any month, the second week of any month in Tuesday. Tuesday might be significant to you. Your name might be start with S, not necessary, but it could be. And there's something about priest in here. Maybe you often go to church, so or you're quite spiritual in general. You're not necessarily going to the church, but you're quite spiritual. Means that you have a very strong faith in God, yeah, or its creation. So I'm also seeing here you might have a pet. It could be a dog or a cat, a black cat. If it's a puppy, if it's a dog, it's a puppy, and it's a small dog, not necessarily a big one. But if it's a big one, it could be the I don't know. It's quite the Germans. What is it called? The German. Let me just check. German Shepherd. Yeah, it could be that one. Yeah, if you have a bigger, kind of big. Dog, it could be that one, or you have an interest about animal. Okay, I'm also seeing here about curl or fur, a white fur. So you might love an animal that looks like have a very white fur. It could be wolf, it could be an Antarctic, or it could be that recently you posted a video about Antarctic, or just watch a video on Antarctic, or a bear. Yeah, and just to confirm that this option is for you, you might have a ring, a very specific ring that you wear in your middle finger on your right side. It's round, but it has a pattern on it. Yeah, that is a confirmation. And if you do have a ring, you might have another ring which you always wear on your this I don't know what is this called. Yeah, so you always wear your ring on the middle and the first and the second fingers as well. Yeah, on your right side. Okay, right hand. Okay, so you might be someone that also might be working with energy healing. You might be a Reiki healer, or doing some qigong for your routine day-to-day life. Okay, I'm also seeing here some of you might have a very sensitive stomach, so you might have stomach ache just recently because you're eating a lot of things, and meanwhile few of you craving a lot of strange food lately. Yeah, what does it mean strange? Maybe you kind of like eating a bit sour food or sweet food, means that you're not the normal food that you normally eat. Okay, and also seeing that you might be seeing number 444, a synchronicity number. That is a confirmation that this option is for you. Okay, so let's find out who is these people. Yeah, that who is this actually people that perceive your social media. This is quite interesting because I'm picking up that it could be your ex, that you don't talk anymore. It could be your friends that you have an argument. It could be someone that living far away from your current location. I'm also seeing here it could be someone that living in the south or north, on the south of the north, but I'm strongly feel on the north. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe if you're living in the west, so the person that you're watching this, that viewing your social media platform, that perceiving your social media platform, is someone that living on the north area. Okay, and another few of them is actually your co-worker, your friends, someone that admire you. But I strongly feel in here, strongly energy, that it could be your exes or a friend that you don't talk anymore, but still very active in your social media platform. So you do not, you still, they still able to see your social media platform, and these are the people that perceive your. Um, this is how these people perceive your social media. Okay. Um, any other thing? I'm also seeing in here they see you as someone that is very charismatic and very wise, and they actually want to say something to you that they regret for not thinking wisely before speaking up to you, and they know that you know about something. That's why you are putting a distance between the two of you. Okay, so that is a very specific message that I'm picking up. I'm also seeing in here that they see that you are someone that constantly growing, and they can tell from your social media that you're getting more and more prettier each day. You become more expressive, beautiful. If it's not, then your energy is radiating very strongly, so you're giving a lot of vibe. Yeah, you're very intuitive and having, and they know that you have a very sense knowing about a lot of things, and they regret the things about something in your life. Yeah, I don't know why. There is a lot of a strong regret, yeah, especially from your ex and your friends that you don't talk anymore. Yeah, I'm hearing the song "We Don't Talk Anymore, We Don't Talk Anymore," like we used to be. Okay, so some of you born on the 14th in September. Meanwhile, others might be born in autumn. Autumn is a very significant season where it could be your birth of date, a birth of month, birth of season, birth of month. Some of you Sagittarius, and other of you an October feast. I don't know, I'm hearing maybe some of you are actually from Germany. Those people that is actually those people that actually perceiving your social media, that keeping a tab on you is someone that is from German. Wow. Okay. Yeah. And these people is actually are watching you very closely. You might not aware of this, but they do put you on tap. Yeah. So they could be someone, they are actually someone that is, they have very strong desire of wanting to talk to you. Yeah, this is very specific message. They see you as a muse, but they unable to reach to you for a particular reason. Okay, so that is why, and that is all I'm picking up for you. Option number one, those who watching, those who choosing the sunglasses. I don't know. I'm having difficulty speaking up. Yeah, so definitely these people that watching you in your social media has a lot of things to say, but don't have the guts to talk to you. Okay, that is all for you. Option number one. Wish you all the best. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the like button. I wish you all the best. Take care. Till then, I see you again in the next reading. Goodbye. Hi, option number two. If you choose the lipstick, then this will be your reading. So we're going to find out how do people perceive your social media. Alright, so right away I'm picking up that your person that is currently perceiving your social media is someone that is jealous and envy about you. Okay, I'm picking up that this person is normally those people that is belittle you, maybe because that you have a very sense of style, or you always able to be in the center of attention for no particular reason. Okay, why I'm saying that, because I can see in here, I shuffled a bit earlier, yeah, the card in here saying the stars, the hang muse, the hierophants, and the five of emotions. So definitely I'm seeing in here those people that is perceiving you are those people that looking down on you. So you might not like these people, or they might say something that always putting you down. Yeah, actually these people are those people that consistently, yeah, putting you on tap. Yeah, but what are those people, what are these people actually perceive about your social media? They see you as someone that is, could be an introvert. You don't really post much, showing picture that you are with someone else. So you could be someone that always posted a picture of your own face, or your just yourself. Yeah, and they see that you're quite strange in a way. Yeah, however, what is interesting about you, yeah, I see that you have some confident level in you, and they can see this in your social media. They see that you're quite spiritual, or have a very different way of thinking, which means that you're not an ordinary person, which means that you have a very deep knowing a lot of different things. Yeah, it not necessarily that you are a tarot reader or someone that able to predict about the future. It could be though, but I'm picking up in here, if you're not having that ability, you could be someone that is very physically very very attractive, very very confident, even though you're not showing it very directly to other people, but your energy, the way you bring up, present yourself in your social media, is someone that is very confident with your own skin. So you're not afraid to be vulnerable, and what people perceive you as, that you are someone that is very sexy, you have a very strong self-expression, you are not afraid to be vulnerable, and people find this very very sexy. It is not necessarily only these people that is I'm hearing that it could be stalking on your social media, but it could be also those people that happen to see your social media. They see that you are very, very attractive socially. They might see or perceive you as someone that is very actively engaged in physical activity, very strong, have a very toned physical body, have a very nice features, face features, very beautiful, very perfect. Yeah, I would say in here what they think about your social media and seeing you as an overall person is that you have a very beautiful, attractive physical body. Yeah. um, and not only that, you're quite different than their usual people that they're interacting. Maybe you are currently working or surrounded with conventional type of people, but you always come in the top because there is some sort of difference when it comes to your personality or the way you present yourself, and they see this in your social media that you have often posted about you maybe going workout. You don't really post much about you interacting with other people. You always and often posted a video that you're doing a lot of things to improve. Yeah, and I'm also seeing in here, maybe sometimes you don't really post anything, and they can sense that maybe when you're not posting anything in your social media, you could be someone, you could be in the process of recuperating or retreat with engaging with other people, and they see that maybe during this time maybe you needing to recharge your energy. Maybe you're quite sensitive, that's why maybe people see that if you're not posting means that you are recharging or retreat from connecting with other people, maybe because you are quite sensitive in nature, or you are someone, like I said, have the ability to feel other people's emotions. So you could be an empath, not necessary, but if it's not, you're quite sensitive. Yeah, maybe you're not well aware of this ability, but you are quite sensitive with other people's emotions. So in general, you are naturally you are an empath. Yeah. And there is something about your boldness in here, so it's quite blunt. Yeah. In your self-expression, like I said, you have a very strong appearance when it comes to your physical body. It's very, very attractive, especially your arms. Maybe when they see your photos, a story, anything in your social media, they can see that you have a very toned, attractive arms, and they're quite envy with this. But they know that you're working very, very hard on achieving these goals. So you are quite disciplined when it comes to your appearance. Maybe you are working out, you have a certain routine where you work out on a certain schedule to achieve that body goals. Yeah, so they are quite envy on how you consistently maintaining your physical bodies. Yeah, so maybe this is other people that is quite dedicated their life and improving their physical appearance. I'm also hearing that an it could be a gym junkies or gym rat. Yeah, someone that is really putting an effort to go to the gym and work out. So you dedicated a specific time to make to live a healthy life. Yeah, and you have a very healthy lifestyle. Yeah, so you consistently working out, so you have a very specific regime. So they might see your social media where you posted a lot of um, going to the gym. Yeah, very consistent, and you don't really giving a vibe that you easily give up. So you're very consistent when it comes to your routine. Yeah? And this is what how people perceive you. I'm also seeing here that some of them see you as someone that is quite introvert. They see that you are quite difficult to reach. Maybe they do try to connect with you through the social media, but somehow they're unable to reach you. So maybe you're not giving any response in the social media, so they see that you're quite distant. You don't really like to interact with other people, yeah, especially those people that reaching you through the social media. Okay. What else in here? I'm also seeing here you could be born in May, born in the third week, Sunday, or it could be Monday, depending on where you are living. But I'm seeing here you might be born on Sunday or Monday. 12 might be significant to you. Tuesday, Monday, keep on hearing Monday. I think you don't really like Monday. Yeah, so you could be someone that have a very strong uh, lower chakra. So means that your root chakra, your solar plexus, and your sacral chakra is very very prominent, which means that you've been doing a lot of healing when it comes to your lower chakra. So if this is what happening, this is a confirmation that this option is for you. Okay, let's find out more about this. I'm hearing Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it's a significant. I'm hearing that Sunday you sleep a lot. You like to rest a lot on Sunday. Yeah, maybe you don't really like to go out during the weekends, but you often very busy during the weekdays. Yeah, so that's one of the message. Let's find out what else. Yeah, any other message? I'm hearing elephant, the blue elephant. Yeah, it could be that recently you hear a story about blue elephant, or you used to have a kitchen of an elephant with a kitchen of elephant where the ears have zikron, yeah, a zikron on it. Yeah, so that is a confirmation that this option is for you. I'm also seeing here you might be someone that is currently in spiritual path, not necessary, but you could be in the path of self-discovering. If you are currently doing it, this is a confirmation. If you are currently trying to discover something about yourself and working on healing on your chakra, especially your lower chakra, which means that you are currently working on your physical abundance, your confidence level, and your I don't know, I'm hearing that you might be having an issue when it comes to your sexualities as well. So that is a confirmation that this option is for you. I'm seeing here as well that you love flowers, you love wearing something fragrance, floral smell, or wearing something that is red in color. So you are very particular when it comes to your appearance. So you love to accessorize yourself, and maybe somehow recently you become more feminine, or if not, it could be someone that is just recently be in flow with your femininity. Yeah, so you're not forcing things to happen, but you are more in flow with the divine timing. Yeah, what else do people see about you? I'm also seeing here that people notice about you. Maybe you have a healing hands. So people notice that when you create something in the social media, it's always something that is different and very creative, and people can sense that there is something about you that you're very good in self-expressing and creation. So whenever you post something, it is always something that is very creative, which able to express a lot of things that present you as a person. Yeah. Okay. Also seeing here that people see you as someone that is quite adventurous. Maybe you love going to places where is high latitude. Like again, there is similar vibe in option number one, where you might be posting a scenery where you in a high latitude or traveling. Yeah, so a lot of posting in about social media, in your social media, regarding about a scenery or in the clouds. Yeah, so people can sense this, that you may be someone that is well traveled or love to travel or love to have a peace of mind. Yeah, very calm and peace of mind, and people can see this in your social media. Overall, people see you have something about you that is radiating, so you're very, very creative. People can sense this in your social media, and very beautiful physically. Okay, so that is all I'm picking up for you. Option number 2 for those who choose the lipsticks. Yeah, I'm also picking up that you have a lot of admirer who's actually watching your social media. Not necessarily those people that envy with you, but also an admirer. In fact, a lot of admirer. Yeah, especially if you're female watching this video, a lot of male is very, very attracted to you. If you are male watching this video, there are few specific female person that consistently putting you on tap and checking on you every day. Okay, so that is all for option number 2. Thank you so much for viewing this video. Take care. Till then, I'll see you again in the next reading. Goodbye. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you choose the essential oil, this will be your reading. So we're going to find out, yeah, how do people perceive you. So I'm here in February, March, and May, and September, and October. Okay, so you might be born in spring or in autumn on the first week. So you might be seeing a lot of numbers 666. There's something about 6 significant in your birth chart or birth date. I'm picking up in here what how people perceive your social media is that you are someone is that a bit edgy. You like to try into extreme activities, and people can sense that you are born to be something that is beyond the conventional. So you might be a late bloomer or used to have some sort of like a dark childhood experience which have caused you to become someone who you are right now. And people can see that in your social media. You're always posting something that is extreme, something's different, something that ignite your passion, so people feel motivated or amused with your social media platform. They are inspired, as if that you um, embody this I don't know, I'm hearing masculine and femininity. So you like to be in flow and become adventurous, but you love to be in masculine energy or yang energy, which embodying wanting to experiencing a lot of adrenaline rush. Okay, so you might be someone that love to post or wearing a lot of accessory, so people can sense this. People can see that you are a fashionista. You love beautiful things, extreme activities, something that is exotic. So there is some sort of like an exotic looking or taste about you that you like to present or wear in your appearance, and people can sense that maybe you have some sort of like craft skill in making your own jewelry. Some of you I'm seeing here, you could be someone, a craft person where you make your own jewelry, or you're very good in matching and finding the right accessory that suits your personality. So overall, people see you through your social media. You're very exotic, adventurous, an adrenaline rush junker, often traveling or often seeking something that is different. Yeah, so you have some different interests. So people can sense that if they want some adventure in their life, they would go to your social media. Okay, what else? I'm also seeing here that you might be someone that is quite busy. subconsciously you like to be in the center of attention. Not necessary, but you do needing or require time off on your own. So you might be an introvert and extrovert depending on a certain time where you might need to recharge, but you love to show to other people what you do in your social media. So you are very daring. You don't like to be stuck in rules and conventional society norms. You realize that um, your gift or your skill um, is something about related to go beyond your comfort zone. And I think you realize this like just in your recent years. Like I said, you might be, I don't know if I mentioned this, but you might be a late bloomer. So you might be bullied during your childhood or were always left behind when you were still a kid, because I'm seeing here a vision of a kid uh, carrying a bag and have a very small petite body, not necessarily petite, just have a very small size in general. So you were always being left out by the crowd, and this is something that you don't really like. Okay, so if you are those people that I mentioned earlier, with that character, that is a confirmation that this option is for you. I don't know, July on the 7th or 7th is very significant. On the second week of any month was the time where you have an awakening of realization. If you can remember when was it, that would be the date on the 13th. Maybe 13th Friday is something that you find amusing. And maybe you like in horror movies as well. You like thrill horror movie, adventure movie, not necessarily mystic, just an adventure. Some of you might get involved in a documentary. I don't know why. Maybe a documentary activities at your workplace. Not necessary, but it could be. I'm also seeing here that you don't really scared about the coronavirus. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Maybe you have gone through the worst. Maybe this is the thing that you said. And how do people perceive you? As someone that is daring and willing to take a leap of faith to try new things. So you might often changing job, changing location, always relocate, or always trying a lot of different things. And this is a confirmation that this option is for you. I'm also seeing here that people perceive your social media as someone that you are someone that have gone through a lot of a massive transformation. Maybe in the past you have caught up with addiction, yeah, some sort of like a bad behavior. Maybe you have, maybe not necessarily behavior, maybe just a mindset of detrimental where you always feel that you're not good enough, but things are shifting where you have clarity about this situation, that was just your experience that making you feel such way. Like I said, you might be gone through an experience when you were little, you've been belittled by a lot of other people, especially kids in your primary school. What else? I'm also picking up in here that you might have dreams, or you love to recharge yourself by going to sleep. So sometimes you decided not to be posting anything when you wanting to rest. Maybe you like to recharge yourself at a certain period, and you might not like to post it anything, yeah, when you recharging, or you don't like to be engaged into any electronic. So there will be time where you are quite absent in your social media. I mean, people find this quite interesting. Maybe you were kind of like temporarily in hittest moment, so people wonder what you were actually doing, but the truth is you're just recharging and just wanting some space on your own. I'm also seeing in here that some of you might don't really like to be in dark. There is something about dark in here. You don't really like dark color. Maybe you do wear dark color, but it is not your favorite. I'm also seeing in here there's something about the flow. So you have some sort of an attitude where you always like to be spontaneous, and people can sense this in your social media platform, where you sometimes quite energetic, where you post a lot of extreme activities, where it's quite challenging, but you always putting a very calm and collective expression. Yeah, you don't really showing that you're excited about it, but you show a very high end pose where you seems a very, like, I don't know, like a model posing in your social media. So very edgy, very elegant, very classy, just different. You don't really posted a photo or a video where you you know, the conventional way on taking photos, if you know what I mean. Okay, so there is something about you. You always like to take photo where when you're doing certain thing, when you posing a certain way. There is not you don't have really conventional um, trademark when you're taking photo, but there is some sort of like a style. When you take a photo, you always in the pose where you like ag elegant, classy, just different, yeah, like a high-end model. Yeah, so you're quite interesting. Yeah, people can sense this. People really say that you are very, very spontaneous and love to try a lot of different things and something extreme. And I'm also seeing in here that you are very brave. People can see in your social media you're very resourceful, you're very independent, and something about you that you always able to sustain a very pressure, I don't know, activity or situation where you maybe you have a bucket list and people see that you always have the capability and resource to execute or to fulfill your own desires. So you're very, very independent. You might posting a lot of videos or photos. I don't know, I'm seeing videos that you are all alone and people wonder who you were with, who you are actually with, but it doesn't seem to make sense because you seems to be very, very independent when it comes to posting anything in your social media platform. And I'm seeing like a lot of videos, so maybe people are wondering who actually taking those videos. So maybe they're wondering if you are with someone, with a loved one, but there is no sign of you dating or anything. Like I said, you always posting a video of you going somewhere on your own. So you're quite introvert in sense of doing things, but very adventurous, yeah, when it comes to doing a lot of activity. So people might not able to interpret you correctly on how is your character or how to approach you, but you have a very interesting life in general, and this is how people perceive you, yeah, through your social media. And who actually normally uh, watching your video or social media are those who seeking for adventure. Those people are introverts as well. Those people are that are seeking for freedom, adventure, wanting to be independent but unable to do so. But they are maybe someone that is learning to be someone like you. So they are might be someone that quite envy because they wanted to be like you, but they unable to project it, their desire in a healthy way, because they watch your video because they want to be you, but they're not admitting that they want to be you. So subconsciously they have desire to live a life just like you. So let's find out one last message regarding about how do people perceive your social media. Option number 3. Okay, so option number 3, you might be attracted to number 4. So you might want to watch option number 4 if you're drawn to, because I do see here there is some sort of like a message in here. Maybe you're quite shy as well. Yeah, so you don't really like to I think you're quite shy, so you don't really you restrict yourself from expressing yourself in the social media, even though maybe you have some sort of desire to post more. But maybe you have this tendency when you post, you feel like you're not good enough, and you decided not to post. So because of this, maybe you have this tendency to compare yourself with other people. So there is some sort of like self, I don't know, a very self-talk, a very harsh self-talk within you and your inner child or yourself. Okay, but what you're not aware is that people see you as someone that is very interesting. You have a very interesting life. You're very perfect. You seems perfect, yeah. And what you think about other people, I mean, as in how they perceive you, is totally opposite. Yeah, if you're thinking that you're not good enough, people see you as very someone that is inspiring, and people see you through your social media that you have a lot to offer to the world. Yeah, but you might have this self talk that you're not good enough. Okay, maybe because that you feel that your life is not moving fast enough because you're seeking for adrenaline rush. You don't really like slow and steady progress, but your life pattern is happen to be in that way, so you might lack of confidence. But maybe the lesson that you need to learn, I don't know, here I don't know why I'm hearing that there is a message in here for you and advice. uh, you need to learn to be confident with your emotion. Yeah, get comfortable with um, acknowledging your emotion. So yeah, so you might not feel comfortable to settle with certain emotion, maybe sadness or upset. That's why you feel a bit upset sometimes. Yeah, you feel discontent with your life. But how do people perceive you as someone that have a lot of potential, yeah, in life? Okay, so that is all I'm picking up for option number 3. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. Subscribe to my channel and like this video. Take care, goodbye, and see you again in the next reading. Hi, option number 4. If you choose the blue pen, then this will be your reading. So we're going to reveal how do people perceive you. Okay, how do people perceive you? So you might be projecting your life in the social media as a prosperity life, or maybe you are actually in Asian. Okay? Someone who's watching this video have a very strong interest when it comes to Asian culture. Yeah, you could be Chinese, not necessary, but there's something about Asian culture in here. Okay, so you are maybe, if it's not Asian culture, you might be someone that is multi-diverse. You don't really like to um, categorize people by their races, but instead you are more into uh, what they call open-minded. Yeah, you're more open-minded. Okay, but there's something about you regarding about your own skin. Maybe you feel like you are burdened with a lot of responsibility. So in general, how do people perceive you? People see you as someone that is very hardworking, very kind, often try your very best uh, to not get involved in any kind of drama. So if you posting such a kind of like a status in your social media, you often speak up your mind in more optimistic and not citing any other people. So it's quite a general statement where you more into the logical side. Okay, but physically they see you that is very someone that is very very hardworking, very consistent. So maybe you are someone that often posting a lot of content in your social media, not necessarily photos, it could be videos, but it seems that you're more into updating your social status. Yeah, social status in your social media, your status in your social media. Okay, so you it seems uh, people perceive you as someone that have a very strong determination in your goals. So maybe you also have a youthful vibe within you. So you might seems to be a little bit childish. If it's not that, you could be projecting as the vibe of playful. So people might perceive you as someone that is very playful, always go on with the flow, always go with the flow of the current issue. I'm also seeing in here that you might be someone that don't really get easily offended with other people, but you have a very strong ideas or opinion about a certain thing. Like I said, you have a very diverse perspective when it comes to life in general. Okay, how do people see you? How do people see you? How do people see you? Okay, how do people see you? I'm seeing in here that people can see that you're quite active in your social media. You might seems to be struggling with some kind of issue now and then. Maybe you've been posting a lot of, maybe sometimes you're posting about your struggle or your disappointment about certain people, especially when it comes to femininity. So maybe you are, if you're a male, maybe you're posting about something, a status that you're quite disappointed towards your opposite gender or your love interest, or in general you're not really happy when it comes to relationship. This can be seen in your social media. Okay, however, when it comes to your passion, people can see in your social media you're very determined, you're very hardworking. Maybe you love to run or involve in any kind of physical activities. It could be gym, it could be cardio, it could be endurance, it could be bodybuilding, or just basically anything regarding about stamina. So your main highlight of your social media is regarding about physical activities or physical exercise routine, which you posted every day and very consistent in achieving that goals. So you're very clear about what you want in your life, and people can see this. Yeah, even though you might be a bit playful, like I said, might be a bit childish sometime, but most of the time you embody what we call the playful behavior. People can sense this, but you're very determined when it comes to, very determined and disciplined when it comes to maybe executing your day-to-day routine, yeah? Especially when it comes to exercise or engage in any kind of activities. Yeah, some of it, it could be an outdoor activities, um, and outdoor activities such as hiking. Yeah, I don't see here that people seems to notice that you don't really post anything when you're at home. So most of your posting is regarding about you spending time outside your home, and people can see here that you often going places. You don't really like to stay at home. You often go places and do a lot of things, even though you're not really, you might not posting so much about your physical, but you're updating about your status, going here and there or doing something. Sometimes you do post about you, a video about you doing the things that you love, but very rare you posting a photo or video of you at home. So you might be someone that is extrovert, but have a very firm opinion when it comes to what do you believe in. So you don't really easily get you don't easily get influenced by other people's opinion. You're very strong when it comes to your personal boundaries, even though you might be playful, but like I said, you have a very diverse mindset in you. Okay, I'm also seeing here those people that watching or looking at your video or your social media platform is someone in your circle of friend. Yeah, some of them, if you're a male, a female, that you normally, maybe this female person actually do share the same interests. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing kangaroo. Yeah, kangaroo. Maybe this woman, yeah, actually embody a certain character, as in maybe quite defensive or quite competitive in general. So you might embody such attitude or behavior. Yeah, there is a similarity. Yeah, but maybe you're not really seeing this behavior in this woman's. Maybe you don't really know this woman so much. Yeah, but they do embody certain traits about you. Okay, other people that are actually watching your social media are those who are maybe feeling low, maybe they are a little bit caught in their mind regarding about something. Maybe those people that are watching your video, I don't know, keep on your video, are those who are overthinkers. So they might just browsing and look at your social media platform just to make them feel better somehow. I don't know what I'm feeling, that those people that looking at your social media platform are those who feel a little bit like they're hitting rock bottom in their life. Okay, so does this mean that you are attracting those kind of people? I think it's not. It's just that maybe you're quite your character is in hardworking and never give up is the kind of character that these people admire or admire about you. So they like on how you are quite playful, you're not really serious, you don't overthinking, and yet you're very disciplined and hardworking when it comes to doing the things that you love. Yeah, so that is all I'm picking up for you. Option number 4, I'm also seeing here you might be born in May, October. Some of you might recently having a lot of changes in your personal life. Yeah, I'm also seeing in here maybe you just received a news regarding about changes that you want in your life. And I'm also seeing in here there's something about water in here. Maybe you love going, I think you love drinking water in general. Yeah, there's something about water that is very prominent in here. So you might be a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Maybe you are living in a home, living near water. So your city might be you're living in the city where the main town is near the ocean or the sea. Okay, so there's something about the moon in here, so you might like to see the full moon or wonder when is the full moon now and then. And you do notice that sometimes during the full moon that you quite emotional or have an intense emotion, or you notice people are a little bit emotional during the new moon, so you wonder why people are talking so much about their emotion when it comes to the full moon. Okay, not the new moon, the full moon. So yeah, so I'm picking up in here, so you might be I don't know, I'm hearing October 15, October 15, October 11th, November 11, November 11, 12th December, and 1985. So you might be born in 1985, 1986, 75, 1975, 1976, 1974, or some of you actually having someone in your mind right now who's born in 1984, 85, and 86. Yeah, it could be any of those numbers. Okay, I'm also hearing numerological number 6, number 3, 11, 33, and something about 23s as well. So you might have a tree, a branch of tree. When you look at the window, you saw a branch of tree. So that is a confirmation as well that this option is for you. So that is all I'm picking up for you, option number 4. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I wish you all the best. Till then, see you again in the next reading. Goodbye.